All right, guys, welcome to this video. Today, I'm going to show you how to create an LLC in the state of Texas. It's going to be a very simple and fast process to do. I'm also going to show you how to get your EIN as well as your employer identification number. This is issued to you by the IRS. It is basically your business's social security number. With it, you're able to open up business bank accounts, pay employees under your business, and also you're going to need it for taxes later down the line. We're all going to be doing this through Tailor Brands. I've used it for all my LLCs and businesses. I've always recommended it to family and friends who are trying to start something up themselves. Doing it through Tailor Brands doesn't mean you have to be paying extra to do it. You're going to have to pay the state filing fee no matter what. They just make it very easy and they do all the paperwork through the government. So if you're interested, I have a link down in the description where you can click it and follow along with me as I show you step by step how to do it through the website. So let's get started. All right, so once you click the link down in the description, it's going to bring you here to Tailor Brands website, and we're going to select the state. So we're going to click here and get to Texas. That's great. Now we're going to add the name of our business, which is going to make it into our LLC. And our name was available, so we're going to click next. All right, so Tailor Brands is going to be asking us a few questions regarding our business. Answer them to the best of your ability. It does not affect the outcome of our LLC processing, so don't worry. All right, so here they're asking what stage are we in right now? Are we already in business? Is the whole thing just an idea? Are we taking the first steps to start or about to launch? So I'm going to put already in business. Next, they're asking what industry is our business in. So I sell on Amazon, so I'm gonna type in Amazon. As you can see, I'm just typing in, there's a bunch of different service industries here, so you should find your industry easy. So Amazon, there it is. Okay, next they're asking what do we offer. For me, it's physical goods. If you do any services, you could do service. If you do both, you can select both. If you have something unique, which I don't even know, to be honest, you could put that down there. Okay, in the next slide, they're asking, are you planning to hire employees in the upcoming year? For me, I'm going to put not sure. If you know you're going to hire someone already, put yes. If you know you're going to be solo, put no. Okay, next they're asking, have you set any annual income goals for your business? Whether it be less than $80,000, more than 80,000, or I don't know. I'm going to put I don't know. Next, they're going to be asking to enter your business or a home postal code. I normally don't put it. I'm just going to put I sell online since I do e-commerce. If you're a brick and mortar, like a shop, you can add it here. Or if you're on the go, such as these, like a locksmith, plumber, select those. Now they're asking, what are we planning to do for our business? Of course, we're trying to get our LLC. They do offer a wide variety of different services. They could get you licenses and permits if you need insurance, if you need to work on your logo, taxes and accounting, a website, a domain for that website, if you need to get a trademark for your business name, and also here the EIN, which I mentioned earlier. So right now we're just going to do our LLC. Here is a checklist, everything you need for your business, but we don't need to do that. Next, they're asking, how do you discover Tailor Brands? If you're watching this video, just click YouTube right here. Next is they offer a 12-week coaching program. If you're new to business, the whole business world, I would recommend you do it and take advantage of it. It is free, but right now I'm gonna put no thanks because we're just trying to get our LLC. All right, here we're going to be making an account with Tailor Brands. This is how they're going to relay information back to us regarding our LLC processing. So let's fill this out. Okay, once we finish creating an account, this next page is talking to us about opening up getting a EIN. You could get the EIN on your own. You just have to go through the government website, the irs.gov website, and you have to apply yourself. Just like as it says here, it could be tricky and then you can even get rejected. That's what happened to me. I came back here and I've done all my EANs since with other LLCs with Tailor Brands because it just makes everything way more easier. I don't have to deal with it and I don't have to do none of that complicated stuff. If you just want your LLC, understand, I'll handle it myself. You can even attempt it after you get your LLC. So let's click next. Here just a like a make are you sure, because without it you can't open up a business bank account, just to let you know. So click yes. All right, next they're asking here to assign a registered agent as required in Texas. So what is a registered agent? A registered agent is basically going to be the person who's going to be receiving all the paperwork from the state or government regarding your LLC. So you can assign yourself as the registered agent. You provide them your information, and then they'll send all the paperwork and documents regarding your LLC to that location. So you have to be within the state. The agent has to be within the state of Texas to qualify. You cannot be outside of the state. So if you're outside the state and trying to make an LLC for Texas, you can use Tailor Brands as a registered agent. They'll get all the information and relay it back to you. So I'm guessing you are in the state of Texas, so I'll just appoint a different registered agent, and then you can put that as yourself. Let's click next. Next, they're saying to keep your good standing status in Texas with our annual compliance. So that's just keeping on top of annual renewal. You have to renew your LLC every time. So if you want Tailor Brands to be on top of that for you so you don't mess up renewal, you can do it, or you could just handle the compliance yourself. As the agent, you'll be getting a notice within the mail just letting you know you have to renew your LLC. It's that simple. And they show you step by step. They tell you how to do it within documents. So it's not that hard. Here's is a toolkit. You get a domain, you create logos, what we saw earlier. But right now we don't really need this. We're going to move on. Here is, they can process, do expedited processing for you for your LLC up to 2 days. And they charge you $49 to do it. If you have the money, go for it. Get it done within 2 days. But if you have time, you could wait to 14 days to do it. Let's put 14 days. Okay, next is to establish your LLC rules with an operating agreement. This is just what it is, saying who's going to be within the LLC, who's under what position under the LLC, how do profits move within the business, and stuff like that. They do it for you for like $29. You give them information and they'll do it. But I figured you guys could do it yourself. If you're solo, you really don't need to do that. So most of the times, many people are solos. Okay, here is a folder that they provide you. Comes with everything organized, like business records, hard copy, documents, tax paperwork, all like keeps everything nice and pretty. Everything's organized. But right now we don't need this, so we're gonna move on. Here is to let you know if you want to get notified in the whole process. Yes, we do. We want to get notified. So click get notified. Next. And that's about it. It's the last page. Here we're seeing we have to, this is what we're gonna have to pay right now, is the Texas state filing fee, which is $300. As we go down, if you want to do the 2-day expedited filing, you can select that here. If you want to go down, here we have the invoice and the bookkeeping is selected. It is a 30-day free trial, and after that they will charge you $30 a month. If you're interested, just remember that after that month they will be charged. So if you're not interested and you don't want to do it, no. As we go down, here's the EIN. This is one I do recommend out of everything. It's $99. So if you were to do it, it really doesn't affect what you have to pay out today. Due today, you're gonna have to pay the state filing fee. So that's your LLC already being processed. Once your LLC is done being processed, Tailor Brands would then go and do your EIN, because it needs to be done first for them to work on your EIN. So that's about it, guys. You click here, you pay. Next page or so, you have 2 more pages after this, and that's gonna be more personal information about you and your business. That's it. And that's about it. We took us around like 10 minutes to do it, and your LLCs are being processed. Hopefully you followed along and you did do it. Um, if you found this video helpful, leave a like. Any questions and anything we just did, leave them down below in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And subscribe. It helped me a ton if you did. And share this video with any friends or family members trying to do it themselves. Peace out, guys.